New this morning, a hike across the Appalachian Trail. Joining us this morning is Jean Derchel, who is making the hike for a great cause, and Bob Heinzerling of the Heinzerling Foundation. Gentlemen, thanks so much, both of you, for being here this morning.
Thank you.
And Bob, let's start with you first. What is the Heinzerling Foundation for those who aren't aware?
Heinzerling is a long-term residential services provider, and we specialize in providing services to individuals that have severe and profound developmental disabilities.
All right, fantastic. And Jean, let's talk about how you got involved here and why you decided to take on this huge endeavor to raise money for the foundation.
I was exposed and became familiar with Heinzerling about 1999. I actually was a guest of a corporation that had a table at one of their fundraisers. Little did I know that a couple years later I'd find out what Heinzerling was all about. I actually had an opportunity. My daughter was in a wedding, and we were at the wedding and noticed that somebody was in a wheelchair with two attendants, healthcare professionals that were pushing her around. And I came to ask my daughter what it was about, and she said, "Oh, the bride has a sister who's a resident at Heinzerling." So I thought, wow, this is really amazing. They were able to bring her out to this wedding. The family enjoyed her being there, having pictures taken, and then when the time was appropriate, they took her back to Heinzerling. And I just thought, this is something that's really unique. You don't see this, and so that's why I wanted to get involved with Heinzerling, and I've been for 13 years. And I've personally experienced many situations just like that, where families are able to enjoy their children and know that their children are being taken care of in a really wonderful fashion.
Fantastic. Bob, talk about the money being raised for this is for a van that's badly needed right now. Talk about that.
That's right. Well, we serve over 200 individuals with 24-hour care needs, and our need for transportation is no different than anybody else. We have a lot of community outings, going to different appointments, running errands, going out to dinner, for example, doctor's appointments. And our need for transportation is a little different because of the need for a very specially equipped vehicle that can handle the different adaptive equipment needs of the individuals that we serve. So we're focusing this fundraising endeavor that Jean's helping us with to buy a new van that can help us meet those needs.
Wonderful. And Jean, let's talk about your endeavor here. And I think we're giving a little bit of it away with all the hiking gear that we have sitting in front of you. Tell us about what you're taking on.
I will be leaving in about 35 days, leaving Springer Mountain, which is down in Georgia, and begin about a 5.5-month journey, hiking all the way up to Maine. Periodically, I'll be picking up some family members and friends that will be hiking with me, but they'll be staying for maybe a few days at the most. So it'll be an interesting experience. I've something that I kind of dreamed about when I read Bill Bryson's book, A Walk in the Woods. Bob and I talked about 4 or 5 years ago, looking at doing this as a fundraiser, and then most recently talked with Brian Asbury, their development director, and we understood that maybe getting a van would be the best way to spend the money. So
fantastic. We're running out of time, but people will be able to follow Jean and donate throughout the way. Along the way.
That's right. We'll have a link on our website, which is www.heinzerling.org,
okay.
And we'll be able to track his progress through there.
All right, that's so exciting. We've also created a link on our website, 10tv.com/featured links. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you so
Good
much.
luck to you, Jean.
thanks, Jess. I appreciate it.